What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at the Purple Luffy deck and playing a few games as well. So this is a deck that actually got me interested in the color purple. I've played a little bit of red Purple Luffy before this, but this deck just, I don't know. I played a lot of Vanille and Sakazuki testing with O5 stuff, and then I swapped over to Purple Luffy just because I haven't played a ton of purple. I think I've touched on it before. I came into the game at the end of OP02 format, so I didn't really have a chance to play during like OP01 with Purple Kaido being at its strongest, and OP02 we had like, you know, Zephyr with the black and purple, and then we had Magellan, and so yeah, purple was just a playstyle that never really meshed well for me. The whole ramping and everything like that was a little bit weird, but this is the deck list I've currently been playing. I've gone through a lot of iterations of this deck, really trying to not have to play the Blocker Queen. It is a great card. Just the cost of Blocker Queen I think is a bit ridiculous. So anything I can do to not have to drop that money on the card, you know, in real life, would be greatly appreciated. So like I said, I've played a ton of iterations of this deck, and this one just right now is kind of comfortable. It's a little awkward. There's still things I will probably change with it moving forward into the future, but yeah, so we have the leader. Obviously, if the Dawn on your field is 0 or 3 or more, you can add 1 if you take a life. So the ramping is just absolutely crazy. This Basil Hawkins, on play, you just add 1 rested Dawn, and the trigger just makes it, you just play the card and get the effect off. So if anything, it's a 1k counter, so it is what it is. X Drake 2k, you can utilize it to get a card out of your opponent's hand if need be. A lot of times it's just a 2k counter, but it does have the 5k body, so it can swing with no Dawn attached more times than not. So great card. Magellan at 2, it's okay. This is actually one card I've like gone back and forth on even having in the deck, period. But yeah, when you can play it kind of like on curve, it can be effective just depending on the matchup. So this I kind of consider a little bit of a flex spot. You don't have to run the Magellan. I know early iterations of this deck ran 4 Magellans, but for me it's not the most comfortable card, but it does come up, so I've kept 2 in there. Kind of, you could probably cut this and throw in like 2 more X Drakes or something and be Gucci. Khalifa's really good if you need to play her out to use the ability when attacking to draw 2 and discard 1. It can help get you to things that you might not have seen yet, to help build a better board state and move forward. But worst comes to worst, it's a 2k counter. Then you have Polly. Polly's really expensive, so all in all, 7 Dawn to utilize the effect. You know, you play him, you tap 2, you do add 1 Dawn, so it mitigates and essentially makes it 6 cost. And if you have 8 or more Dawn, you KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less, so it can be removal. I've run it at 3, I've run it at 1, I've run it at 2. It's a good card, but again, I think it is needed in the deck for removal sake, but I wouldn't go past 2. The next card, Zoro Joro from O5. It's really good. I play 3 of it just as a turn 2 play if you don't want to ramp. Like if you go first and then you're on 3 Dawn, if you have this, you could go ahead and play it out. You're probably going to get down to 3 life pretty quickly, especially if you are ramping. So by the time you're swinging with this, you can utilize his ability. You throw a Dawn on him, you swing, you essentially get that Dawn back. So it's not really resources lost, so to speak. But worst comes to worst, 1k counter, it's worth it. This is a card I've seen a lot of people run. I just recently threw it in the deck, the Miss Double Finger. It's 2k counter, but on play you trash a card and you can add 1 Dawn, rested Dawn, and then the trigger is Dawn -1. You play the card, and you know, then you trash a card and add the Dawn back, so it's really not a neg. So it's just helpful having that extra 2k in the deck. So that's that. 5k or 5 cost Kid, probably the best 5 drop you have in the deck. Whenever you don -1, you get to return a active Don from the Don deck once per turn, and it's a blocker with a 6k body. So it has the counter if you can't play it out or you have too many in your hand. It's at least not dead, but this comes in handy, especially if you end up with like 2 on board and then you Don -1, you get 2 Don back from your Don deck if you have them to get back. So yeah, just really good utilization card. The 10 drop Luffy is something I've just been playing with. It hasn't really come up for me yet, but I also am still, as much as I've tested with this deck, I'm still like learning. Just it's kind of a learning curve with playing with purple in general for me, but I've had this come up in other builds. In this build in particular, it hasn't really come up too much, but it is I think just a cool card to run at one of. If it comes up, it comes up. If not, it doesn't. You could probably cut it and like throw in another Kaido or something else, but it is what it is. We have the ulti, which is a 2k that pairs well with the page 1. So if you don't have the page 1 to play it out with, it's a 2k counter. But if you have the page 1, you can kind of build a bigger board. You get 8 cost of characters out for 4 and negging a Don. But of course, if you have this 5 cost Kid out, then you're not really negging at all. So it puts a 5k and a 6k body on board, 2 swings for the next turn. We have 9 drop Kaido, just your top end good card. It's removal, it gets the rush. It's kind of what you want to play out to kind of close the game, essentially. Blocker Law is really good. I forget about this card, and I've gotten hit by it so many times, I really don't want to admit it. But 1k counter, so never dead. And then on play, you Don -1 if your opponent has 7 or more cards, and it tosses 2. It's just a better E-show, essentially. So, and it's the blocker, so yeah. 7 drop Kid. This on play and when attacking, Don -1. Your leader gains 1,000 power until your next turn. So if you go 2 turns in a row of playing this out, you end up with like a 7k leader. So, and usually you want to get the 5 cost Kid out into the 7 drop Kid, and then you're actually not negging yourself Don. So yeah, just this is one of like the essential pieces. Most people run 4. I've found it better with 3 because it doesn't have counter, so there are times it comes up dead in your hand, which it can be mitigated with the event of Gum Gum Jet Gatling, which is just a discard 3k, or on trigger you get a Don from your Don deck. So yeah, it's one of the best cards in the deck. Wire is another one of those things that's like a flex spot. It's just another blocker essentially for me, since I'm not running the 5 drop Queen. And if it's on the field, once per turn, when a Don card's returned to the Don deck, you draw and discard 1. So a little bit of cycling to get to what you need to. Sheep's Horn is just a tech card, another flex spot. You don't have to run this. I've just seen a few people run it, and I thought it would be fun to try it out. So Don -1, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with cost of 6 or less. So if there's a problem card on the field, you rest it, and then, you know, say you play Kaido down, you still have, like, you're on 10. You play the Kaido out, you have the 1 Don, and the Kid's on the field. So after you neg 5 and then pop something, give this Kaido rush, you're gonna get the Don back, so you have 2 active Don. You could play the Sheep's Horn for one of their problem cards, and then you could use Kaido to swing into it. Just an example. I'm not saying that's exactly what you would want to do, but it is like an option on the table. Obviously there's other things you could do with it. Just helps you kind of get rid of a problem card, especially if like they play it out and it doesn't have rush or something, so you can maybe try to take it out before they even get a chance to swing with it. But again, just kind of a tech card. You don't have to run it. Just having a little bit of fun testing out with it. We've already touched on Jet Gatling, and I do have the lead performer Disaster in here. If I wasn't running Jet Gatling, I wouldn't run 4. It is a cool card to hit off a life, and if you're on turn 2 and if you went second, you're on turn 2 and you don't have another play, it does basically it makes it to where you don't have to use leader ability to take a life, and you still get a Dawn plus getting a card out of your deck. So yeah, just overall it's a fun card. I've played it with like 2 and 3. I've tested out different ratios. Right now with this build, I think 4 is fine. I don't want to be too event heavy, to be honest with you, especially with the fact that we are running what, 8, 9, 10, 14 2Ks. So we don't really need events, so to speak, for defense in the hand. And then we do have 8, 10 blockers as well. So like we're pretty set up pretty good. So overall, this is the Purple Luffy build I'm building currently. A lot of these ideas came from a lot of different people that I've watched play and test the deck. So it's literally too many people to, off the top of my head, list them. But if I remember to, I will throw some videos down in the description of different creators that I've watched and their videos of testing out this deck that have led me to this current build. This is a deck that I plan to main in the OP05 format, so you can expect much more content revolving around this deck moving forward. I will be playing other decks as well in the OP05 format and for the channel, but Purple Luffy is something I want to kind of work on and kind of like really find a sweet spot for. So that's that. We're gonna flip around here in just a second into some gameplay, and I appreciate you guys checking it out. Okay, we have Luffy versus Bello Betty. We're gonna mulligan this hand. Wow, the sim is not liking me at the moment, apparently. Okay, so we're on 2. We can't do anything. That is one thing I'm not like a big fan of with this deck, is like not really having a turn 2 play if you don't see a 3. So maybe a like 2-drop blocker would be good. We'll take 2 Law, 2 Kid, 2 Khalifa, and a page 1. And they are getting like everything. Igaram and Betty? Interesting. Well, anyways, we're on 4. Maybe we could go to 6. She's just gonna ramp us 1. I think we still ramp. No, okay. Swing 6. And then develop this body. And I mean, from here we just gotta hope that they don't have like Inazuma Ivankov combo. We will toss Khalifa, and then from here they're going to use their stage card. Get the Lindbergh. Alright, Zorojoro a little late. We're on 7. Swing 6. Oh wow, Shirahoshi trigger. That's not what we wanted to see. Kid action. Swing 6. Alright. We have not seen what we wanted to see. It doesn't really seem like they've seen what they want to see. I mean, at this point, they can go Shirahoshi like 3, drop 2 Dawn, make it a 5, and then have an 8 and a 5 swing. Oh, they got Karasu. How wonderful. Okay, yeah, okay. So what, a 5, an 8. 8 into 6. We still have to 3K out. I'll take. Ooh. Okay. Well, anyways, let's on 8. We can... oh, I should have done this different. That's on me. We have 7. We could... yeah, we'll go 7/7. Shirahoshi trigger again. Okay. 7 again, and then we'll drop X Drake and get a card out of their hand. Oh yeah. Definitely. So the next turn they don't really have much. Oh, we got the Karasu as well. So we have plenty of 2K counters. We have 1K counters if we need them. Like, with their board. Okay, so they had 2 Karasu in hand. That or they top decked. But I'm still a 5K leader. Oh, the Karasu does get, and it'll make me a 4K. We'll take. Okay. They don't have any blockers up, so if they don't kill me this turn, I don't think they can. That's 6, no block, 2K. Oh wait, my bad. I forgot I had that minus 1,000. Okay, let's not forget that. 8, no block. You, because they're only 3. So they can swing 5 with this, but that's it. Yeah, we win. We should. Oh, they can swing 4s. Well, that's fine. We still have enough counter power. Yeah, we're Gucci. Well, we're on 8. I think we just guarantee. We go 5 with X Drake, they have to take. 7 with this, they can't counter out. They're 6. So 2K. What, they can't even 2K out of this. Yeah, that should be game. GG. Alright. We have Purple Luffy versus a Whitebeard. So we are going to go second. Like, it's better. We want to see like one of our kids in our starting hand. That's what I prefer. 9-drop Kaido for the top end. That's cool. We can't use leader ability, so yeah, we just pass. Prefer to go first so I can get that turn 2 like Zorojuro out. Going against 6K leader is kind of problematic. We will take this first one. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. So next turn we'll ramp and go ahead and get the kid on board. We're not playing against Sakazuki, so we don't have to worry about necessarily getting wiped off board like right off the bat. And we'll do some defense shenanigans. They're playing a lot of searchers, so okay, they got the 03 Marco. Oh, we got 2 kids, so we're just gonna go ahead and ramp. And we got the 7. Okay, cool. So we'll just go ahead and pass. There's nothing we can swing into yet. They are on 5, so we may see an Atmos. We may see Marco. They can't Otama Marco us, so that's good. They can't Otama Vista the kid either. As far as counter power, dead cards to the end of the... we have, what, 1, 2K. We're going to go 7 into the 5. And they're going to swing 6. So we block with kid and 2K out. Then they're going to 6, no block. We will Basil. And they're going to pass. They take... They're at 9. A blocker Law would be great right now, but we're at 7. So we're going to deploy card action, get up to that 6K sweet spot. I think we will actually go 7. We'll go ahead and attack life. I'm not going to worry too much about board. I kind of want to get these resources out of their hands right now. We can always block at least once. We still have a little bit of counter power. The Magellan, drawing the Magellan hurt. This is why I don't particularly like this card in the deck. It's just another brick. That's one of the big things about this deck is there's a lot of cards right now in this build that are bricks. The 7-cost kid, the 5-drop Magellan, the 5-drop Poly, the Kaido. So we're gonna go 6 into 6. No block. We'll toss the page 1. They're gonna go 7. We'll take this one. Okay. And then they're gonna go 6. No block. We will toss the Zoro. We're on 9. Yeah, we'll do this. Card action. Pop the Zoro. Go 9 into the Luffy. Card action. Get one back. Alright. Wait, can we can ramp. No, we can't. We are tapped out of Dawn, so let's just get rid of this unblockable Luffy, if possible. If not, we're getting resources out of their hand. They have to 4K out, so they'd have to give us 2 or 3 cards. There's 2, 3. Okay. I don't think we swing. Well, yeah, because I mean they're just gonna swing with Luffy the unblockable anyways. Yeah, we'll do this. If anything, we'll get another card out of hand. Toss the Marco, please, and thank you. No, Jozu. Okay. So if they swing into the kid, it facilitates essentially the same thing as blocking with it, and we can still protect it if we need to. They are on 9 though, so if they have 9 Beard in hand, that's coming down this turn. No, Ace is coming down this turn, so minus 3K to both of these. So 5 and 3. Yeah, you can have it. They do have 3 swings because of Ace having the rush. 8 into the 5. I can do nothing. 6. No, we don't take it. And we get a Hawkins. I think we have to Kaido here. To take care of this, which means we're only going to have 1 to swing into their life. 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll pop the Luffy. Yeah, we go 10 into the Ace, and then if they defend it, we can go 7 with Pauly into the Ace. And they still have the option to like just do a bunch of pinging with their little bodies, which does suck. Okay, and then we can't do anything. We have 3k counter and 2 life. If they ping us, it is what it is. They're probably going to try to focus on getting rid of the Kaido, probably. I mean, personally, I'd probably like go like, what? 5, 5. That'd be what? 6 Dawn, 4, 7 into the 5. We will take this one. Okay, we got 2k. It's what we kind of needed. The new gate comes down. He's gonna swing 9 into the poly. It's gonna be a lot of cards to give up, but at the same time, they don't have a blocker, so I think we save it. Oh, what? Oh, they conceded. Okay. Alright, we have a Purple Luffy mirror match here. You know, I'm actually fine with this. Turn 2. What, they're gonna go first, so yeah, turn 2, we can perform a disaster. We have like all of our turn 2 plays here. But we'll probably just perform a disaster and ramp 1. They're gonna page 1 out. Okay. 5 into the 5. We're not gonna play Hawkins, so we'll just go ahead and defend out. Okay, I can work with that. So they're gonna get 3 swings off next turn. That's gonna be kind of rough, but then we'll clean up board. Like, I'm not concerned. Stabilization is gonna be easy, no block. Yeah, we could take this one. Okay, 7-drop Kid. 6. We'll drop this. 5, no block. We'll Zoro Joro. And they play the Kid. Okay, so they do have the blocker. We have 7. Do we Kid or do we Poly? I think we take and ramp 1. Oh wait, no, we Poly first. Card action. And we get rid of... Oh, it's 4 or less, so we'll get rid of the page 1. And then we can swing 7 into the ulti. They're gonna block and counter out. Okay. And here comes their 7-drop Kid. They're gonna play him curve, more than likely. No, they're gonna play Magellan. That's fine, because I ramped 1, so I'm not really negged too hard there. 5 into the 5, no blocker, Zoro Joro. Swing 8 with lead. What are we doing? Oh yeah, because they had the Kid out. They didn't actually neg 1 with the Magellan effect. Makes sense. Yeah, 8 with lead. We'll take... Oh yeah, we'll use trigger. We didn't have to, but it do be what it do be. Alright, we're on 10. They have 5 in hand. 7 Kid. Then we go... Let's get some use out of Basil Hawkins. I'm going to swing 5 into the ulti. They're going to take the free block. We'll swing 6. We'll swing 6. Is it worth saving? Is it worth giving up those resources out of your hand? Some would debate yes. Alright. We survived this turn, I think. What we have 6, 7, 8 counter and 2 life. And with swinging with the Hawkins, you kind of wanted essentially my thought process there is I get some value out of just playing it out since I can't counter with it. So if they swing into it just to clear the small body, then it's like, okay, cool. No blocker will 1k. But yeah, it just, if they do swing into it, then it's like, okay, it's like almost like a blocker. No block, we will take this one. Okay, another 7 kid. I can live with that because I can just play it out next turn. Also, they have 8, so are they about to play their, no? 8 into the 6. We need a 3k out. That's fine. Another blocker, got you. We 7 kid card action. We 8 kid. Yeah, let's just rip the band-aid off. Because they're going to let the Magellan go, so I neg 2 Dawn. And I'm fine with that. Like, I've learned with this deck, like, even if you are, like, negging Dawn like crazy, you have the ability to ramp it back. One way or another. So either way, if you block or not. Okay. And then... what? 6k into the ulti. Get the 2k out of hand. 5 into the ulti. 7 into the kid. Alright, you just gave me all your counter power. I have 1 life. 4k counter. And you're going to focus my life. Do we take? I think so. Yeah, that's another 1k. No blocker is going to be the death of us here. Yeah, because they're not going to play anything out. So that will be a GG. Yeah, swing big. Rematch? Nope. And we are going to play against Trafalgar Law himself. I'm actually fine with this hand. I have not played this matchup, if I'm being completely honest with you. So this ought to be fun. And we start the Law shenanigans. Yep, blocker, chopper. Alright. Actually, we are going to build wide so we can start addressing things. I think that's the play here. And let them build up their hand. Yeah, we're good right now. Off 4, what are they gonna play? Zoro and Bonnie. Okay. Now keep the hand size small. We're at 5. I think we just play the kid out. That or see if we can get... okay, they're at 5. Let's see if they take the bait and go into 7 cards in hand. Or if they block. If they block, we ramp one, play the kid out. Okay. But see, if we can get their hand to be at that size that we need, we'll just drop a Law on them, and that should be relatively devastating. So they have unblockable Luffy. That's good to know. And now they are searching for Blocker Law or Beige, I would think. So it's just Supernovas, right? Yeah. Or another Bonnie. Or did they drew this? Oh, they drew this off of Bonnie. So they're just thinking, trying to organize their thoughts, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm also on limited time to get this filmed at the moment, so if we can hurry up and chop it away. Otama, what are we going for, the page 1? Yeah, so he's at 4. Going to swing 6. They're just gonna swing into it again with Zoro, more than likely. So you can take that. That's fine. You're at 7 cards in hand. We're gonna go 8 into that. Do we? So it'd be a 2 and a 1. That's fine. They're gonna keep 7 cards in hand. We get to do this, and we hit Blocker Law and Unblockable Luffy. That's what we want to see. And then or do we go X-Drake and get another one out of hand? I think we get rid of the Bonnie. We get rid of the Zoro. Well, yeah. And then we'll X-Drake, card action, -1. They have to get rid of something else out of hand, ripping the another. Okay. And then we'll pass. Yeah, we're should be pretty safe right now. Even on 8, they have to have another Bonnie to do digging, another Nami to do digging. I know it's Law, so it is what it is, but we're gonna go 6 into the 6. We will Zoro out of that. Blockable Luffy. We'll just take this. Oh. No, I don't think so. We have a 2K and the Law. Oh, that's right. I had Blocker Law. I didn't have to discard all that. Do we ramp here just to get the extra Dawn and a resource from life? I don't think so. I think we go 8 into the Luffy. And then what? We need all 3 hits to land. Oh wait, no, I'll keep doing too many. We'll go 7 into the Law. Then we'll play the other Law out. Then playing the other Law out, I should have swung with Kid, but at the same time, I don't want to give him too much in hand. I don't want him to like pop off just like randomly. playing the other Law out, and now I have 3 blockers. They only have 3 swings unless they play like a Zoro or something. So I think we're pretty safe right here, because we can also take, like, we'll probably take like at least 2 hits. Multiple blockers. Play one more thing out, then shambles. Pop the Nami back to hand, probably 6 into the 5. I think I'll actually counter out of that, because Double Finger's not going to do anything for me. Zoro. They're going to get rid of the X-Drake. Yeah, that's fine, because I can't like recur the X-Drake or anything, and if I get rid of Law, it's, yeah, that was fine. Okay, blocker Law, so we got the 3 blockers here. Another Zoro, we're gonna swing. I'll take, what are we at? 9. No trigger, I'll take the counter to hand. We have 3k counter in hand. They have 3 blockers. We can't close out. So we can at least... What, you're 5. What, 2, 2, 2 with B6, so 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was right. Then even yeah, I should have saw that one coming. What, they've only got 3 swings potentially. Yeah, we'll just try to get rid of this Zoro real quick. They're just gonna block with this again. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Well, we at least got rid of some... we have... Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Because I put too much Dawn on the Luffy. So it's just a matter of if they can counter out of this one or not. I mean, they get the free block realistically, but they've passed the blocker step. And if they don't have any searchers, then they're just kind of dead in the water. Okay. So what, you swing 3 times and hope all 3 connect. Should have kept a blocker up. If I lose this game, it's only because I got greedy thinking I could get the Zoro off board. But, you know, we live, we learn. It's just a matter of how they decide to play. So they're going to swing. Okay, so yeah, we live. Unless they have like another Rush Zoro in hand. So we just take these 2 and then counter out. But if we keep bodies on board, they can have that one. We defend the other 2 bodies. Yeah, you're gonna swing your blocker into me. Those were all your swings. What do you have for 10? Another Zoro. 6 into... Obviously, I can't do anything with that. Do you have another Zoro? No, you have Restand Law, so you're going to swing again. I gotcha. Okay, 7-drop Kid, return. Wait. Oh, this is rough. Because, like, they literally did the Law thing where, like, they just... Alright, we'll... Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't think that like does anything. 'Cause they have what, 4 swings plus whatever they just drew. So we take 1, block 1. Oh wow. It does nothing for us. 1 card too late. That is a GG. I got too greedy. With when I had 3 blockers established. That's rough. If I would have kept blockers up, I think I could have won that one. Let's see if we can get the rematch. Nope. Okay. Alright, we have Purple Luffy versus Red Purple Luffy. So, just a Luffy Bonanza. We're going to go ahead and mulligan. Not too much better, to be honest with you. At least we have the 5 kid going into things. So, we will see where it takes us. I am going to go first, so we're just going to go ahead and pass that off since we can't do absolutely anything. They're going to pop out that Nami. So a lot of people, it seems, are playing this kind of like Whitebeard, where they take the life pretty quick and then kind of play a kind of a beatdown. So yeah, this is gonna be like, are they play it the way where like they defend their life super hard, but I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and ramp up. And I think we actually won't establish anything. I want to try something a little bit new. I'm going to go ahead and swing big and either get resources. Yeah, okay. So next turn will be on 6. And we can play out the kid and then swing with our leader. And we're actually going to take this. Okay, cool. We have our higher end. So, I mean, we could play the Magellan, but I'd rather not. Yeah, we're on 6. So we'll do this. Get that swing in. Then we'll play our kid. So next turn on 8. We could ramp and play Kaido. Or we could build a board. They're going to go 6. We'll Khalifa. Okay, I was confused. I looked away for like 2 seconds and then it was like, oh wait, the Luffy's sideways. 8. I'll take this one. Okay, so Zoro's cool, but it's just more of a counter now. I think we will... What do we do? Do we establish the Magellan instead of taking a life? Or do we poly? I think we poly, right? Get rid of the Jean Bart. That would be 7. That leave us with 1. Except we're gonna get 1 back. Card action. Yeah, pop the Jean Bart. We'll go 6 into the Zoro. And then we'll go 7 into the leader. Because even if they swing into kid, it basically facilitates the same thing as being a blocker. I don't want to lose the kid, and I think we have enough power here to protect it. But like, this leader just goes Dawn down, Dawn up. It's only 4K, so we could no block, get rid of the Magellan, and then 2K and protect it. Yeah, there we go. And then we can, I mean, the Kaido, I think we save that until like we're ready to actually like finish things out. So I think we'll just play out the ulti for 4. Which means we could play this and draw a card. Yeah, because we're just draw one. Okay, cool. 2k counter to replace the ulti in hand. That leaves us with 2. We'll swing 7. Oh yeah, we have to swing 7, huh? Completely forgot about that. Well, that's fine, because now we can play the ulti out. Neg 1. Card action. Do that. Play out the page 1. Get 1 back. Attach Poly. Swing 7. Eventually they have to take. Keep our blocker live this turn. Just because we don't have as much counter power in hand. And I'm not so much worried about the poly. If they swing into it, I just let them take it. Because we do have 2 bodies that we can use. It will probably be a 7k leader. Yep. We take this one. Okay, cool. We got our own 7 kid. Oh, no. This is never fun. So they're gonna go 7. And then they can swing with this big man. Yeah, we block. And then we 2k out. Oh, that wasn't the end of their turn. And I have completely ruined everything. Oh, see. Okay, 2k. 2k. Ah, a dead card. That's rough. I would have saved the blocker. GG. Rematch. Alright, we have Purple Luffy and Enel. We're gonna go first here. I actually have no qualms with this hand, so we'll keep. Because we have a turn 2 play, so we don't have to ramp super early, which typically you don't want to, but if you have to get the 4 out, then you might as well. So yeah, and this isn't a 6k leader, so, which I mean, if they take, then we might as well ramp to 4, play the law. Nope, okay, the counter, Zoro. So now we're free to take 1 and then ramp 1 if we want, and then Zoro's live, his ability at least. Because even though Enel only has 4 life, he technically has 5 due to his ability. We're gonna go 5 into 5. We are going to take. I kind of want to take these out. I'm not even gonna lie. They just end up as bricks in my hand half the time. We're on 5. They have the blocker. We go 4. It leaves us 1, but then we get 1, and then we can ramp another one that gives us 3. Or we can establish a small body. I think we ramp regardless. Okay, we're on 6. We're gonna get another one. So yeah, we'll swing 6. They counter out. We're gonna draw 1. Then we'll swing 6 again. I should have swung with Luffy second. I'm just now realizing this. question is, what are they going to do? I wasn't thinking about the fact that I was going to get another Dawn. I could have swung bigger with Luffy. Now I just have this Dawn. But we are on 7 now. Or 8, actually. 2, 3. Yeah. So we'll be at 10 next turn, which is cool. And they're only on 6. They're swinging 6. We'll take this one. Okay, cool. They play out the beige because next turn they're going to want to bounce it to life with a Katakuri. And we can't do anything about it. We could play the 5. Actually, yeah, we do this. Then we play the Magellan card action, return it on. They have to return it on. That's going to throw them off so they can't bounce the beige. And then we swing 5. Maybe I should have just swung 6. We swing 5. They take a life. This is dead. That's dead. That's dead. 1k, 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 1k. And a 2k. Okay. So, I mean, basically, we're going to want to swing a bunch at Enel and just kind of run them out of resources. They're going to go 6 into the 4. I mean, I could block, but it would be kind of pointless. They're on 6, so 7 bombs not coming down. That's fine. You can take the Zoro. At this point, it's a little bit too much Dawn investment. Alright, so the Ohm Holy play, but he's still only 5 for now. We have all these blocker laws. Do we just play out of page 1? No, we, where are they at? They're at 7 again. They're gonna hit 8 regardless. If we go 5, then we'll have 6 left. Let's go 7 card action. Get it back. And then we can play out another blocker. So we can actually go 6. 6. 6. And we'll just play out a law without worrying about the effect. Because then we can kind of protect the kid some more. So what we have 4 or 6k in counter. We're not completely bricked up, but our leader's also 6k right now because of this kid. So, and they're only on 9. So no Yamato, no block. We will 1k. I don't need to use. I need to save this, so I have another blocker to put on board if I need to. Katakuri is going to bounce the beige. Of course it is. I mean, honestly, seven kid, card action, get a Dawn back. Swing, card action, That way we can play this and actually get the Dawn back. I mean, we get it back regardless next turn, but we could go ahead and get it back active. And then my leader cannot attack, which was to be expected. We'll swing 7 with Jellin. We did draw a 2K counter off of the lead performer disaster. So they take another life, and at this point, we can't guarantee that it's going to hit twice. So we'll leave both of our blockers up. Easy to defend this one. This one we just let them take. This guy's 6K because they're at 2 or less life. Next turn, unless they heal up, we should be able to kind of maybe push for lethal, depending on what they swing at this turn. They may try to push for lethal with the board state that they have, but I can't guarantee that. Because, I mean, I blocked 2 of their attacks regardless. Probably counter out of 1. So, yeah, there would be no point. I mean, if they want to try to push for it, they can. They have 6, 8, 5, and 5. Just, like, base stat lines. If they have a Yamato, they regain a life. So, then I have to swing on them 4 times. But the only thing that doesn't require Dawn investment to swing on this kid would be this Katakuri. So they're going to go 7 into the Magellan. Are they going to swing on the Magellan again? Is the question. Because they can swing this with no Dawn investment. They can swing this. Do we save the Magellan? No, we don't, because we have another one. Oh yeah, and they had to return Dawn. Where are they bouncing back now? Are they going to bounce my blocker? It's gonna kind of suck if they do. Oh no, they gave themselves another life. Got you. And they're not gonna swing with anything, so that they can try to build board. I don't know. The Magellan. Okay, so Holy's a 1K counter. They don't have an Elf Thor. How do we do this? We can play out another blocker, so we'll work with 6 Dawn for right now. With that being the case, I really feel like I need to swing with the kid first. But we're kind of high, like taking a chance here with this. So, because if they have 2Ks, yeah, I think we go. The swinging 8, 2Ks does it. But if we swing 9, because of this kid, we don't lose out on the Dawn. They take. So now we'll swing 10. We know we're not going to get beiged. So he's a 7. Depends on what their trigger is. Okay. We know they have 1K. So do we swing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We could swing 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They'd have to have 4 2Ks, so but they also do get this other life. I forgot about that. They have to give me another card. Okay. Think this is the play. Wait, no, yeah, because it's only once per turn. Okay. So they take the life, trigger. So if it's a trigger, then we just set up another blocker, and yeah, it's a blocker. So at that point, we just do this and pass. We're trying to make the push, unless they can heal a life this turn, though. We should be safe. They need to kind of worry about my board a little bit. We have 3 2Ks and 2 1K counters, so we should be fine. Depending on how they play this, we should be able to push for game next turn. I'm gonna go 7 into the kid. I kind of want to keep the kid, but at the same time, they still have 4 swings. If we counter out of this, what, they have 9 Dawn left. We'll try to save the kid, because if they really want to get rid of the kid, then they need to swing on it again, and I will gladly let them waste another swing on it. Yeah, they're just trying to address the board. Unless I'm being debated right now and I don't realize it. Because now I just block 2 attacks. We just block that. They're probably going to save their blocker, which is why they're trying to like push on my board. We block that. Then the most they can swing is 8. If they decide to swing. If not, they might have an Elf Thor. GG's. Oh, okay. Well, that was that. And I believe that will be the last one for the video. I feel like we've had a good kind of selection of matches. So, all in all, testing with this list currently with Purple Luffy, I really like it. I think it has a lot of potential. I think there are some things to be optimized, obviously, but yeah, I definitely want to play more with this leader. Expect more videos with it in the future. The image right now is just kind of a placeholder for things. I didn't really know how else to end this video out, but I appreciate anyone who watched all the way through. This is the first like full actual video back after my little break, and kind of how I want to format things moving forward. It's kind of my own take on the way that like Cardi Kaizoku does his videos, but I'm not like, it's more like an homage. I'm not trying to completely steal his style, but I definitely, since most of my content will be sim content, I want to get more sample batches of games to be able to display with the deck that I'm using. But as I do more with this deck as far as testing and optimizing the build, I will have more videos on this one in particular coming out. Whatever decks you guys would like to see me test out in future videos, please let me know down in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the video, and I will see you in the next one.